Old age is going to be the most important social issue of the 21st century.
40 million people are going to start leaving the workforce and move into their sort of discretionary years. And it's going to require lots of changes and adjustments in society.
If you look at the demographics, you see that the aging population will be the most powerful group in our country.
We'll have to change the way we think about policies as they relate to older people and older services.
It's going to be exciting, thrilling, profitable, risky.
So anybody that wants a real career opportunity, they should be looking at this massive shift and saying, well, where can I plug into it? The Erickson School is a way of getting us to focus on this huge demographic shift that we're going to deal with regarding people aging in this country.
The Erickson School was established in 2005 through a visionary gift of $5 million from John Erickson.
Well, the Erickson School is really came out of the fact that in our hiring practices, we're not finding people with any background or understanding at all in the field of aging. So I decided that the Erickson School would be the ideal place where we could start training 1,000 undergraduate students and maybe 250 to 400 graduate students on the whole concept of aging in America.
Affiliated with University of Maryland, Baltimore County, the vision for a School of Aging Studies grew from a unique partnership between John Erickson and UMBC President Freeman Hrabowski.
What's exciting about the Erickson School of Aging at UMBC is that there are so few schools of aging in the country, and few places are thinking about how to prepare people to work with an aging population.
With a focus on preparing leaders for the 21st century, the Erickson School offers credit and non-credit educational programs and conducts research to address the pressing practical and policy issues of our nation's rapidly growing aging population.
The Erickson School it's very cool in the sense that you can learn about not only the aging population and the economic policies that are in place, but everything you're learning, it's gonna affect you eventually. You're gonna need to know it.
What makes the Erickson School curriculum special is really the integration of aging with public policy and then management.
If you ask most people, including most college students, what they think of aging and old age, they would tell you something like, well, old age is a kind of decline, or old age is going downhill. In fact, the research and people's lived experience show us that old age is actually a complex, fascinating form of personal human development. And I think the Erickson School is going to bring that developmental philosophy into the field of aging.
The school offers an undergraduate program, a graduate program, professional certificate program, an executive program, and cutting-edge applied research. The Bachelor of Arts degree in Management of Aging Services offers groundbreaking courses in management, policy, and gerontology, and will be the only undergraduate major of its kind in the country.
Our vision is to be the leader in this arena in the United States, and we're looking to build a school that's going to have high impact, a school that's going to be significant in size.
This past semester, we were able to give away over $50,000 in scholarship and award money to well-rounded students who are not only engaged and successful in the classroom, but also do the same outside of the classroom.
We're bringing together, I think, a very cutting-edge faculty. Faculty who represent the management area, faculty who represent the policy area, faculty who represent the aging arena.
So one teacher that I have, she's very involved and she definitely tries to get everybody motivated in the class.
Financial education. I just really love being part of a very growing, vibrant community and really working in an area that I feel passionate about.
I think being a teacher means contributing to the success of your students over a long period of time. You know, there's the time you spend together in the classroom, and then there's helping those students get the wind at their back and rise to their full potential.
Centrally located south of Baltimore and 45 minutes north of Washington, D.C., UMBC provides a location that is ideal for the Erickson School.
Certainly, there's self-interest in having it near the Erickson headquarters, but more importantly is we're only about a mile away from the headquarters of the Social Security Administration and the CMS, the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services. That's where all health policy and aging policy in this country emanates from.
Students are also able to take advantage of all that campus life has to offer.
UMBC is an evolving campus that's becoming much more residential. We currently have about 50% of our undergraduate students who live on campus. And with that has come a much more vibrant student life.
Our students engage in a variety of different activities. They can get involved in Division I sports on campus. They can get involved in a lot of different clubs and organizations, as well as off-campus activities.
There's always students, playing in the ball fields and swimming in the pool and just walking around campus doing homework outside. It's a really exciting setting.
Just as the first of the baby boomer generation are turning 60, there will be a demand for skilled and well-trained individuals to lead in existing and newly developed businesses and agencies. The Erickson School aims to build on existing strengths at UMBC to meet a growing workforce and to prepare a new generation of professionals in the aging services sector.
Something that speaks to undergraduates is jobs. That's the question I think most undergraduates have on their mind. What am I going to do with a degree?
I see a future where Erickson School graduates are prominent on Capitol Hill, advising the committees and doing staff work on the committees up there. I see Erickson School graduates populating the upper ranks at the Social Security Administration and at CMS. I see Erickson School graduates going out and on a shoestring and a great idea, starting billion-dollar businesses.
And the ultimate goal of the Erickson School is to prepare leaders for the 21st century in practice and scholarship who will change the world of aging as we know it.
This is the first time this many people right now have lived to be as old as we are, and we don't have a very good roadmap of the most successful processes in aging. And society tends to suppress the very concept of aging and doesn't want to talk about your retirement years. So we want to shift that around to where these become the real freedom years. These are the years that you make the most choices and have the best opportunity of your life.
What's so exciting about this place is that this School of Erickson, this Erickson School of Aging, and UMBC are growing together. What should a 21st century university be? It should be very different from what we've had in the past. It should be much more connected to the community. It should be much more connected to the corporate world, to policy areas, and you want people going back and forth all the time. Never in a million years would I have thought all this would be happening 20 years ago. And so in 20 years to come, who knows, the possibilities. This is a place for the possibilities.